There we go. There we go. Okay. And now we're at the 20th pick for Miami. And look, they got a ton of options with this pick. But I'm hoping they draft that guy. We'll see. Traore is gonna be the starter, isn't it? Because he's much more ready than Jaeger Demin.
As Bobby Mark said, so far, Brooklyn's plan is keeping the ball. Here he is, his moment.
Unless Miami trades this to Sacramento, though, I'm excited to wood the Miami Heat picks.
Nolan, his mom says, can be a little bit of an introvert, but his mom is fiery, so she pushes him to get out of his shell, to make sure he shows that personality that she knows and loves from her son. As I mentioned earlier, there is a French flavor to this draft. 3 French players already chosen tonight. Yohan Beranger, Noah Senge, and now Nolan Traore.
I forgot you. French is your second.
It took like 3 classes. It's definitely not. Brooklyn so far excited by what they are seeing tonight. You can see their draft.
I hope they pick him though. I'm hoping they pick him. I don't mind the other 2, but
5 first-round picks and plenty to
this dude reminds me so much of a former Heat player. I hope they pick him. I'll be freaking excited if they pick him with the 20th pick.
Blocks per game, so there's a defensive aspect to his game that he's also bringing to Brooklyn.
So the Brooklyn Nets make their 2nd pick of the evening, and now it's the Miami Heat that are on the clock. Remember, Miami went 37-45 this season. They struggled a bit after the Jimmy Butler trade. They got swept in the first round after making it out of the play-in tournament. You can see here again just a reminder of the Jimmy Butler trade that sent Jimmy to the Golden State Warriors after months of sort of a back and forth over whether or not Jimmy Butler wanted to stay in Miami or would he be his most productive there. He said he needed to find his basketball joy, and it didn't lie in Miami anymore. But after not trading for Kevin Durant, which was sort of floated as maybe a potential for Miami, how should they approach not only this pick, but also this summer?
Well, I mean, it's hard because you look at the past couple summers and they didn't pursue Damian Lillard, right? They passed on Drew Holiday when he became available. And then now you look at Kevin Durant, they don't get that done. You move on from Jimmy Butler, and it's like, yeah, you're a team and we respect your culture and you're talking about your rings, but you're not making it about rings to us. Because if you were, you would be making moves.
Jay, do you see them needing to go and get a big star here in order to be able to really compete in an Eastern Conference that we saw the defending Eastern champs are now going to be significantly hampered next year?
Yeah, but they also continue to draft toughness. And they've done that in the past. It's served them really well. I mean, the best available player, I think, is Asa Newell of Georgia.
I don't mind that pick too. I don't mind him.
Players that I think is really interesting is Kasparas Jakucionis.
That's the guy.
Because of his
but I don't know, man. I kind of wish Miami would lean towards him, but I doubt it. But surprise me, Miami. Surprise me.
Guy with incredible length and athleticism can knock down a perimeter shot. Like that, we're seeing 3 and D guys have tremendous value. 2 of them that we talked about are already off the board in Coward and Bryant.
And that's certainly who they could be looking at this evening, but we know that they have an entire summer ahead of them. For more on their plans, I want to bring in our senior insider, Shams Charania. Shams, what more can you tell us about what Miami is looking toward this offseason?
I think they trade this pick
tonight.
After missing out on Kevin Durant, the Miami Heat are remaining active. And when you look into free agency, one name to keep an eye on that I'm told they are expected to be a potential suitor for is Warriors restricted free agent Jonathan Kuminga. And the Warriors are comfortable potentially bringing Kuminga back in free agency. But they also are keeping an open mind as far as working through potential sign and trade possibilities. So Jonathan Kuminga, a couple other targets potentially for the Heat, whether it's in free agency or trade here over the next week or 2.
Interesting. All right. We'll certainly be keeping an eye on
I love that.
Kuminga.
I love Kuminga as well.
Need to watch. Perk, what do you think of that?
You know how I feel about Kuminga Malik. I mean, I feel like he's a guy that has a really high ceiling, all-star level ceiling when getting the opportunity. But again, he doesn't move the needle right now for me, for as a guy that you could bring in that's going to help elevate you to a championship level, right? And so when I look at the Miami Heat, again, we're talking about a team who is built on rings, right? They talk about rings. You know, it's really championship or bust. There's no in between for them. And so I just don't see that guy move. I don't see Kuminga moving the needle for them right now.
Well, Jonathan Givony right now is reporting that Miami is keeping this pick. So
Yeah.
who they select.
I mean, they could have traded it by now, though.
Time to get it back to the podium. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver, take it away.
Come on, Adam. We're waiting.
With the 20th pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Miami Heat select Kasparas.
Yes! Yes! Let's go!
Kasparas,
Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
AJ.
Hell yeah!
That one.
I wouldn't go-
Yes, that's the guy!
This,
That's the fucking guy!
Yeah, and he started playing
Let's
basketball.
go!
3 years old. He
Let's
was
go!
16 and he played for FC Barcelona.
Dude, you're going to Miami, motherfucker! Smile, you son of a bitch! Let's go! Oh, you got a good lady over there, bro!
Championship. But I would imagine, Jay, that this
Let's go! Oh yeah!
Another Lithuanian
Hell yeah!
pick. The last one, Jonas Valanciunas.
That's the guy. That's the guy I wanted them to pick.
And this guy,
I love it!
skill.
Let's go!
Guard that